So Bob, Mike's fishing home here. Just gonna pop up for a little while. I don't plan on staying out here all night or nothing. I just started vacation today. I've been out here for a few hours. I did catch a catfish on a little rod, so I'll have a video of that later. But I've just been sitting out here chilling. I figure I'll pop up for a little while, see if anybody pops in or not. If not, no worries. That looks like a guy game warden coming over. I might have to get him my fishing license and stuff from the car. Yeah, so I did catch a catfish on a little rod earlier, so I'll have a video of that. How are you? Hey, how's it going? Do you need to see my license? It's in the car. Do you have a fishing license? Okay, sure. Yeah. I can look you up too. Easier. No luck yet? Oh, I did catch a little catfish on a little rod. Okay. I got a funny story about this little rod. About 4 years ago, when I was fishing live on my YouTube over there at the dam on the steps, I reeled this in first. Really? And I'm like, I noticed there was still a bunch of iron in the water, so I was pulling on it. Yeah. There's a little catfish on it. I got to release them back into the water and let them go healthy, and I've been using that rod ever since. I have caught up to 14-pound catfish on this little rod. Check it out, man. It looks like a live fish. It bends from tip to tip. Like, yeah. It don't break. Yeah, it's almost like a dock demon, dock run or whatever. Right. Got the homemade pull holders there, right? Oh yeah, that's actually made those. They used to be real tall. Just mixed rods. Better. Well, hell, that's the first time I've ever seen. I don't know what the hell just happened there. I walked up and it went out on me. Anyways, had a game warden walk up on me as soon as I was just starting to go live. I've never even seen one over here, but yeah, I went and showed him my fishing license and talked to him a little bit, showed him my little rod and told him the story and everything. He said to have good luck. What's up, Miss South? That was wrong about what he did get locked up. Yeah, Mike is gonna offer him a four loco, then off to jail he goes. Hey, I ain't gonna lie. I mean, I got this sitting right here with me, so uh River Brad, what's up? Anyways, yeah, I don't know what happened with that. I walked up and the damn thing went off on me. Hopefully it ain't because of the heat. It's 91 degrees out here, so it might be fucking with the phone. But anyways, as I was saying, I did catch a catfish on little rod, probably about 3.5, 4 pounds. I do have a video of it. And then that was funny. As soon as I hit go live and started talking and looking over, I looked back. I'm like, oh shit, here comes a game warden. He walked up and looked at my stuff over there, and then we talked. And yeah, I told him the Adventures of Little Rod story. Took him to the car and showed him my fishing license. He said, all right, have a nice day. Thank you. He was also kind of one of those nice ones because he said, I can just look you up if you want. But I've had some of them be like, no, if you ain't got the license on you, we can take your shit. So some of them are kind of buttholes, but he was pretty nice. He's like, I could just look you up. I'm like, oh, I'll show it to you. You just stretch my legs anyways. Been sitting here for a couple hours, not doing much. That's why I said I probably won't be here long. I just figure I'll go ahead and pop up live. I'm on vacation. Started technically yesterday, but I had stuff to do, so I didn't get out. Figured I'd come out for a little bit today, and then tomorrow, all day long, is planning for Thursday because we're gonna go camping Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday down in Taylorville. So tomorrow, most of my day is gonna be spent preparing and getting ready for Taylorville Lake. Um, Thursday will be just me, my lady, and the kids, and then Friday and Saturday, the nephews and nieces and stuff are coming down from Wisconsin. They're gonna come down and hang out with us like they did at Shelbyville last year. Then they're gonna go back, and we're gonna stay another day for Sunday. So I'll be out there Sunday also. If I can get some reception, I'll be live quite a bit, just bits and pieces here and there around the campfire or on the water or whatever. But yeah, I figured I'd pop up here for a minute. Maybe I'll get lucky and get another fish during the live. That was wrong about jail, but he did get locked. Oh, yeah, I already read that. Yeah, I did get locked up. I walked up and tried to talk, and it froze up. I was like, what the hell? I was kicked all the way out of the studio. Matter of fact, shit, am I here now? Let's see. Yeah, I think this heat might be trying to kill the phone, y'all. That's the second time it shut off on me. River Brad, what's going on, brother? He says, good luck, my friend. Hope you have a great vacation. Gotta go. Gonna get ready for some night fishing. Hell yeah, brother. Good luck out there. Although I know you don't need it, you be slaying them fish. Good luck, sir. Have a great night out there. I'm hoping Taylorville will produce some fish for me. But the catfish I caught earlier actually had a bunch of scars on it. So yeah, some of them are still out there spawning or something. Apparently, he had a big gash on his head and he had a bunch of scratches on the side of his body. I don't think y'all could see it because I was holding up the camera, but I'm underneath the shade tree, so I don't think it showed up. But he definitely has some spawn marks on him. What's up, Kevin Fishes? Thanks for stopping by, brother. Like I said, I'm probably not gonna be live long. I just felt like popping up. I've been sitting out here a few hours. I did get me one fish, so Paul boy, what's up? I felt like popping up for a minute just to say hey and let y'all know, yeah, I'm going on vacation. I will be fishing in Lake Taylorville on the lakeside and behind the spillway, hanging out with the family and all that jazz. So probably gonna be if I can get a signal out there, I'll do some lives. But if not, I'll at least get a bunch of videos and shit to put together. And it is official for my 50th birthday. My lady and the kids are going to pull some money together and get me a full GoPro set. So that'll be nice. That'll give me a little extra when I'm out here. Just strap on the GoPro and stuff and hit say record when I got a bike going, so I don't have to try to unlock my phone. So that'll give me a little extra angles and a little extra content. Since my old ass has actually made it to 50, they're gonna splurge on me and pull together instead of everybody giving me separate gifts. They're gonna pull all together and give me a nice GoPro set, which I think would be awesome. What's up, Queen Possum? I did catch a catfish on Little Rod. There will be a video of that later. Because I was just sitting out here videoing. I didn't think I'd go live, but I've just been sitting out here and finally I was like, I guess I'll pop up live just see if anybody pops in. But I put a green sunfish head on Little Rod and a green sunfish head on the Uncle Lou Rod. They both had a few bites in between. And then all of a sudden Little Rod finally caught one. It was only about 3.5 to 4 pounds, but hey, Little Rod strikes again. Crazy. And the funniest part is I actually casted them the same distance. I literally put the baits probably about 3 feet apart from each other. And Little Rod's the one that got it. So that's what I just did before I went live. I went ahead and freshened up the baits. Both of them got a fresh green sunfish head on there again. Yeah, I think this heat's killing the phone. It keeps dropping that. Yep, a fish is a fish, Queen Possum, absolutely. Who else just popped in there? Big movie fan, what's going on, brother? Paul. All right, yeah, I seen all them. But yeah, it's 91 degrees out here, so I think that even though I'm underneath the shade, I think that heat's affecting the phone because it keeps kicking me off. Now, Mud's just in Florida on vacation with the family. Hell yeah, that's awesome, man. That's what I'm doing now. I just started. I'm still in Springfield. I haven't left yet. We're gonna leave Thursday, and we'll be camping in Taylorville Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Come back home Monday. But I figure I'll get out here for a couple hours today, while since tomorrow's gonna be an all day event, getting ready to leave, and it was worth it. I caught a fish on Little Rod, so it was worth the trip. I've only been to Florida once in my life, man. It was awesome down there. But yeah, I've only been there once. I've hardly ever left this state. I'd like to get another one on Little Ride during the live. Or the Uncle Lou, I don't care. But you know me, I'm particular to Little Ride. I'd like to get a 10-pound flathead on Little Ride. I think that'd be amazing. I've already caught a catfish bigger than that on Little Rod, but a flathead, about 10 pounds on Little Rod. Oh, man. I don't know if those clouds will show up properly, but I got some beautiful clouds in front of me. It looks bleached out when I'm looking at it through the camera, but got a beautiful skyline going on over that way, but I don't think it shows up properly. Looks mainly all bleached out. Let's see if I pull my glasses down. Yeah, that's all bleached out. But those clouds are pretty cool looking at through my eyes. Well, it's not dropping now. Hopefully it'll stay connected. Oh, this is killing me. Come on. First time I've been live in weeks and you want to keep cutting off on me? I'll keep coming back if it drops. Don't worry, I'll be right back. I'll just have to come back in. I just hope it don't drop out in the middle of a fight if I get another catfish on. What's up, banking cats? Good to see you. Not much, man. Stupid phone keeps cutting out. I think it's from the heat. It's 91 degrees out here. Even though I'm in the shade, it's still hot. So I think the phone keeps dropping from the heat. I've been out here filming and stuff, just chilling and, hanging out. I did catch one catfish on Little Rise, so I have a video of that. What's up, Moon? Good to see you, Moon, over Miami. Stupid phone keeps cutting off. If it does it too many more times, I might just say heck with it. I'll leave the live in the background, of course. I'm not going to delete the live because of it, but I might stop trying if it keeps doing it every 2 to 3 minutes. But I'd like to catch another catfish on Little Ride during the live. That'd be nice if it quit cutting off on me. By the way, that last time I was out here and I was complaining about my back, it did do something to my back. I don't know what happened that day, but I remember during the live, I was like, man, my back hurts. Last weekend, I had to wear a back brace at work all week. I couldn't hardly turn left or right that much. It was killing me. I was kind of doubled over, but I wasn't going to call off of work. So I went to work. I just wore a back brace from an old injury. And it's still kind of a little iffy today, but it ain't as bad. I think it was that time little bro got broke off when he bent in half and I jumped out of the chair. I think I jarred my back somehow. Because that's when it started hurting that day. And then it kept hurting. It hurted all that day. I woke up in the morning. I was like, man, this ain't right. Something's wrong. Started wearing a back brace. And then sure enough, it was time to go to work. I'm like, I'll slap the back brace on. Worked through last weekend and this weekend. You have a protective case it could take out. It helps the air circulation. Well, what I'd like to do is maybe get a little a little clip and get one of them little bitty fan blowers and put behind the phone eventually. That might be nice. How the kiddos, the wife, and all that. Been a minute since I've been around. Yeah, they doing good, man. My son, pretty much getting to the age where he's gonna move out next year. From what we're gathering is next year he's getting out to find his own, his first apartment or his first house or whatever. My daughter is leaving in August to go to college. He stayed in town for college at Lincoln Land. She's going out of town for college, so she'll be leaving in August. So we're about to be empty nesters here pretty soon. About to have the house to ourselves. Yeehaw! Another crash. Anyways, as I was saying, we're about to be empty nesters, and then obviously my oldest lives down in Tennessee. But as far as the kids that are at home, both of them are about to be out soon, and we'll have the house to ourselves. Like another one to come along and tank it. I think a big move fan. Appreciate that. The fish tank, but naked while listening to Leonard Skinner. That's funny. Just don't dangle the worm in the fish tank, man. If you butt naked. Yeah, I got a lot of work to do tomorrow preparing for this vacation. I'm gonna switch a lot of the rods up, get them rigged up differently, get out some tackle that I haven't used in a while, and some other stuff. I might try to do a lot of spinning, fishing down there while I'm waiting on catfish and stuff like that. See if I can get on some crappies or big bass or other things that are back there. I'll tell you what, if I catch a lot of big, nice bluegills or crappies, it's gonna be a good catch, clean and cook of that. Because the family that's coming down from Wisconsin, they they want me to catch them some fish and clean them and cook them right there at the campsite. They've been talking about that for a little while, wanting some fresh fish, caught, clean, and cooked right away. Maybe even a catfish, but I prefer to keep it simple with the bluegills and crappie and stuff. But I won't be against, skinning and flaying down a catfish real quick, making some nuggets and all that shit. We're just going down to Taylorville. It's only like 40 minutes from where we live. It's kind of like one of the next towns over. I'd say about 2 or 3 towns away. I've been fishing there quite a bit. Matter of fact, the day I got monetized, I was on vacation down in Taylorville. I did a live, and I had like Alicia, who she does metal detecting and shit now, but she was called Alicia Barnett back then. Then she went to Hot Mess Fishing. Now she's something else, but she does like metal detecting and shit. She was on there. She caught some fish. I had Wabash Nate up there. He caught some fish. I caught some fish. Uh, I know Don R popped up there for a minute because he had snow that he wanted to show while we were out there fishing in the spring. He had snow on his porch. Oh, Little Rod's going, Little Rod. Fish on, Little Rod. Oh yeah. I knew that was gonna happen, y'all, but I just caught another catfish on little rod. Stupid camera went off again, but let me show it. He's still in the net and everything. Let me get him out of the net. Man, that was a fun fight. I can't believe I missed that on. There we go. I got another catfish on little rod. That's 2 for little rod today. Look at that. Little green sunfish head is what I caught him on. Second catfish of the day on little rod. I can't believe that fight wasn't on there, though. I could see it when I was running over there. Woo! Right in the bottom of his jaw. Little bitty catfish tore it up. Anyways, that was a fun fight. It sucks that the spawn keeps crashing. All right, there we go. Hook out. Green sunfish head. Bam! Let's go get him back in the water. What's up, Johnny Small Pepper? Just caught me my second catfish on little rod today. Man, he got that all twisted up. He must have been running with that for a minute. He's got me all twisted up here. I'm gonna try to get this untangled real quick. Yeah, he was spinning this. Let's see here. It needs to come this way. Man, he must have been running for a minute. I didn't think he had it that long. All I got on here is a Carolina rig, but somehow he got my stuff all twisted up here. He must have been rolling with it on the bottom. When he got that hook, he must have started spinning and rolling on the bottom like an alligator. All righty. What the hell? I gotta get these glasses off. I can't see. I keep fogging up. What's up, Mike Reese? I'm confused at how he did this. Somehow he's got this hook. You can see my two strings there. I had a sinker slide. Just a sinker and a bead stopper. Somehow my string is all tied around the hook to where I can't untangle. I might just throw it out like this, but not. It's basically become a drop shot. Look, my hook is above the sinker. So if I throw it like this, it's almost like a damn drop shot. But I can't get this untangled up here. I don't know what he did to it. I don't know. I think I'm just gonna throw it like that. I think I'll put the bait on there. I gotta go catch a piece of bait from the tree and then throw it on there. I think I'll just throw it out like a drop shot. I don't know what he did to it. But hey, second catfish on Little Rod today. One during the live. I gotta enjoy that. No, I don't have AT&T. I got worse than that, man. I got Boost Mobile. I'm gonna run down here and catch a piece of bait real quick and get it out there. Second catfish of the day on Little Rod. One during the live. Big movie fan. Johnny Small Pepper. Scroll. Mike Reese. What's up, y'all? Thanks for stopping in. Hopefully, y'all got to see the fish at least. Does anyone have sound? I'm assuming y'all have sound because Banking Cats is responding. I'm throwing my glasses back on real quick. Go down there and try to catch me a fresh green sunfish to get back out there for bait. If it crashes, I'll be back in a minute. Man, I love that bait tree. Bam! I got bait. I'll never need to have bait when I come out here. I still don't. I still can't figure out what he did to my rig here though. But now it looks like I'm fishing a drop shot. But I ain't gonna sit here and mess with it, especially with the camera keep dropping. I'm just gonna go ahead and hook them on. There we go. Now instead of a Carolina rig, I got a drop shot. I'm back, brother. Yeah, it keeps dropping. I think it's the heat. Or it could be what happened a long time ago where I had to clear all my cookies and cache and all that crap. But I'm not trying to worry about that right now. So but I just know it's 91 degrees out here. It's hot and muggy. It could be that just killing the phone. It should start to drop off here pretty soon. It's getting, it's almost 5 p.m. Maybe the temperature will start dropping. I don't know. Once I get home, I'll probably clear cookies, clear cache, all of that crap, just in case that's what's going on. Because I had to do that one time a long time ago. For some reason, StreamYard kept crashing. And that's what all I had to do was clear the cache, clear the cookies, clear all the browsing history, all that bullshit. And then it started working again. I just hope, because I don't know. I wasn't looking. It looked like I was still on when I went to run to get Little Rod. While he was bending and taking off, I said, "Oh, Little Rod's got a bite." And then while I was over there, I looked back at the camera and I could see that it was blanked out. So, but hopefully, at least running to the rod was on camera, and then showing the fish off. What's up, Simpy? I've caught 2 catfish on Little Rod today, brother. One before I went live and one during live, but the camera keeps crashing. I think because of the heat. Uh, so I don't think the full fight was on camera. At some point during that fight, when I looked over, I saw the camera was freaking not on. But 2 little 4-pounders on Little Rod today, I'll take that. I will take that. Good stuff. It was worth the trip. First day of enjoying my vacation. Couple of catfish on Little Rod. Hell yeah, I'll take that. Now, catching a little 40 or 50 over here would be nicer because they are here, but I will take that. And I even had a whatchamacallit come up on me when I first got here. As soon as I hit go live and started talking, a game warden started walking over my shoulder. I was like, oh shit. I literally opened the live with the game warden coming to check on me. Thanks, Sammy. Yeah, it was fun, man. Y'all know me, man. If I got a green sunfish head on Little Rod and I see it bend over, I'm like, woo! And that's happened twice today. All right, hell with it. I'm gonna go ahead and try to clear cookies and all that, and see if that's it or not. Cause I'm tired of this dropping on me. I'm gonna be gone for a minute, but I will be right back. I'm not gonna end the live or nothing. I'm just gonna exit out of here. I'm gonna go out to my Chrome and try to delete cookies and all that jazz, and then I'll be back, and hopefully it'll stop dropping after that. So I'll see y'all in a bit. See here. How do you exit without exiting? Is it this? All right, we're gonna try that. Let's see if that worked. I don't know if I cleared everything I was supposed to clear, but I tried to clear cookies and browsing history and all that real quick. Let's see here. I'm gonna mirror my camera because I know this is a different view than I had before. Uh, settings, settings, camera, mirror. It says mirror my camera already, so I should be good, I guess. All right, over it. It looks different. Anyways, I'm back. Hopefully that will stop the crashing. If not, I'll probably wrap it up soon. I lost 5 people. I said I'll be right back. Just kidding. Seriously, the most I'll probably be out here is maybe like another hour. It's already 5. I figure by 6 I can get home, get cleaned up, have some supper, and maybe get a jump on getting stuff ready tomorrow. Like I said, tomorrow's gonna be a long day of getting ready to go camping. But I can possibly get a head start on that tonight. I came out for a few hours. I've caught a couple catfish on little rod. It's been worse coming out. Got one on the live. Hopefully I'll be able to chop that out of there and add it to the video of the one I caught before the live. That way there'll be 2 fish in that video. And if I'm lucky, catch another one. And by the way, those that popped in during the little glitches there, thank you so much for stopping by. Those who peeked in, but they got other shit to do, thanks for peeking in at least. Appreciate that. And whoever's staying there in the background, even when I crashed out, appreciate the extra view time too. Especially since I've been gone so long. I want to see Little Rob bend over again. I'm trying to scroll and see what that says, but this stupid StreamYard thing is so damn small now. All right, brother, enjoy your vacation. Like I said, I'm about to start mine tomorrow fully. Well, Thursday technically is when we go camping. So appreciate you stopping by, big movie fan. What's up, Woods Den? I've caught 2 catfish on Little Rod today, brother. One before the live and one during the live. The phone kept crashing though, so I just went and deleted cookies and all that jazz, and just to see if maybe that was it. But who knows? We'll see in a little while. If it crashes again, that wasn't it. But yeah, so far two catfish on Little Rod today, so it's been a nice start to the vacation. Caught them both on green sunfish head. Released them both today. I'm not keeping any today. Like the last couple of catfish I kept and cooked, but I released these today. I plan on keeping some during vacation to cook up for the family. Mike is Little Rod and Ugly Stick, Dock Runner. No, I do have 2 dock runners. Oh wait, yeah. I see I do have a dock runner. That's what I use for my bait pole. Uh my son had bought me a gift card 2 years in a row to Amazon, and both years I bought a dock runner with it. This year he bought me another one, and what I did was I bought a bunch of spinner baits with it. But Little Rod is a Shakespeare pitching stick. The one that I caught at the lake and I've used for Little Rod the whole time, as far as like, my special rod. That's a Shakespeare pitching stick. It's more flexible than a dock runner. Like the dock runner bends, but not completely in half. I can bend it like this, and I feel if I bend that anymore, I might end up breaking it. That Shakespeare actually bends all the way down to the reel. It's more flexible. So basically, the dock runner's got more backbone to it. But the Shakespeare does seem unbreakable. I bend it completely down to the reel, and I don't feel like I'm gonna break it. But it's obviously got a lot less backbone to it, so it bends. It can bend in half like this, and you're like, "Oh my god, I got a big fish." No, that might be a bullhead doing that. It's way softer, but hey, at least I know it's unbreakable. As far as being bent, it's not gonna break by being bent. Now, since I lost the reel, the original reel that came with it when I caught it out of the lake, I do have the dock runner spinning reel on there now. So basically, Little Rod has this same reel on it. Let's see, what's it say? Didn't really say much. It says Shakespeare on it because I know it's the same company, but it doesn't say much about the reel. It's got a little serial number on it. It says Shakespeare. It's got 4-pound line, a gear ratio of 5:1. That's about all it says on there. So I do have a duplicate reel of the dock runner when you actually buy a dock runner on Little Rod now. What's up, Catfish Fresno? Hell yeah, Little Rod got it done today. I've caught 2 catfish on Little Rod, man. Both of them right around that 3.5 to 4-pound mark. So not bad. Green sunfish heads as bait. And the funny part is I have the Uncle Lou rod and Little Rod cast at about the exact same distance. And for some reason, they've been hitting Little Rod. Well, it looks like my crashing problem has solved. I wish I would have solved that before I caught that catfish. I know I was on camera when I was running to get the catfish, but while I was over there fighting it, I saw that the camera was crashed. Same thing with that game warden walked up. I know I was talking to him on camera at first. By the time I got back, the camera had already crashed. Oh yeah, nice eaters definitely. I didn't keep them today though. I went ahead and let them go. I kept the last 2 I caught out of here. Did some catfish nuggets out of one and catfish tacos out of the other. I forgot to make the damn videos though, because I just was like, it's one catfish, cleaned it, ate it, whatever. But we start camping Thursday and we're going to camp until Sunday. So there's actually probably going to be some catch, clean, and cooks during that time. If I can get a signal out there, I'll probably go live a few times. But if nothing else, there'll definitely be some video of our trip going to Lake Taylorville in Taylorville, Illinois. I'm uh I'm a fish in the spillway. I might even take my water boots and walk out to the actual spillway and fish that too. I think I only had one video from way, 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 way back, even before I started getting serious, more serious on YouTube and posting content and shit. I downloaded one of my Facebook lives where I had fished in that spillway. Because usually when I fish the spillway, since I've been doing YouTube, I'm actually like back in the creek of the spillway. But when I did a Facebook Live way back in the day, like, I don't know, about 4 years ago, maybe 5 years ago, I don't know, long time ago, before I even started posting content to YouTube, what I did was I downloaded it from Facebook and then uploaded it to YouTube. But I was in the spillway, like where I put on my boots and walked out onto the spillway. That fishing channel, what's going on, brother? Thanks for peeking in. Make sure I didn't miss anybody else. Looks like Nightbot was the only one talking before that. After Catfish Fresno, Woods Den said be right back. Yeah, I'm caught up. Thanks for stopping in, brother. I have caught two on Little Rod. There'll be a video later of it. Both of them about the same size, about around 3.5 to 4 pounds. Caught them on green sunfish head. My phone kept crashing. I finally went and deleted cookies and browsing data and all that crap, and it seems to be stable now. Which is good. I'm glad I got that sorted out before I go on vacation, before we travel, because I hate to be out there and this shit happening. So at least I got it sorted now. It seems like it's starting to cool off too. It's still hot, but it was 91 degrees. It's probably maybe 85 or something now. The sun's starting to go down. I'm feeling the shade. There's a light breeze. Might be about 85 degrees now instead of 91. But I don't know. I'm gonna go give Little Rod a couple cranks, bring him in a little closer. Since he's the only one been catching them. The last time I threw it out, I kind of gave it a whip, so I'm gonna reel it in a little bit. Man, there's a massive cloud over there. I don't know if y'all see it or not, because it's kind of sunny over there too. But there's a big old, beautiful, massive storm cloud over that way. Yeah, there it is. You can kind of see it. There it is. Big ass cloud. Just a big ass stray cloud over there. Ugh. You see most of this area over here, there ain't many clouds. I mean, there's a few little clouds, but not much. That big old cloud over there is massive, though. It looks like a mountain. Johnny Fresno still hanging out. What's up? Was Dan? Last time I gave my Little Rod a couple of cranks, I got in trouble. Where'd that go? I gotta highlight that. God dang it. The stupid thing just scrolled past. There it is. That was funny, dog. Trying to make sure I got, okay. Can I see Little Rod? Yeah, I got Little Rod and Big Rod in there. So if one of them get a bite, you should see the fight. All right. Whew. Yeah, it's still a little hot out here. I can feel it on my head. There's like a light breeze finally coming through, but it's like a hot breeze. It's blowing a hot wind. This water was stale as hell earlier. It looked like glass almost, but it's starting to get a little bit of flow to it now. So the wind's picking up, but it's blowing hot air. Yeah, even if I skunk for this last little, half hour to hour that I'm sitting here, I had a blast today. Caught 2 catfish on little rod. I haven't caught, but almost what? I think I've only caught like 4 catfish the entire damn year so far. So catching 2 in one day was nice. And both on little rod makes it even better. As far as night crawlers go, so far all I've used is one little bitty piece. I've caught all my bait fish on one little piece. I still haven't even changed it out. It's like just a scraggly beat up piece on this hook. So I've turned that little bitty piece of a night crawler into 2 catfish on little rods so far. Whew. I definitely would like one more, but I'm cool with what I've gotten so far. Like, definitely worth the trip out here. Especially because it was kind of random. I was sitting around the house and the lady just kept telling me, like, tomorrow we're going to be busy all day. If you want to go fishing before our vacation officially starts, you need to get it done today. She basically kicked me out the fucking house. I was like, hell yeah, I guess I'll go. I'm glad I did now. Definitely wouldn't mind seeing one more rod double over though. Got me some jet skiers out there. Looks like they're pulling 2 inner tubes. Yeah, there's 2 inner tubes on the back of it, but I only see one person in there. What's the extra inner tube for? What's up, Aaron? Said shit, wish y'all knew you were live. I went live fishing with you. Yeah, I ain't gonna be out here much longer, man. I just decided to pop up. I have caught 2 catfish on little rod. I've had a good time. Uh, but yeah, it was just random. I was sitting here and was like, yeah, hell, I'm gonna pop up for a little while. I'm glad I did because the second fish was caught during the live. But yeah, it was just random as all shit, man. Good to see you, brother. Yeah, we're gonna be today's my first official day of vacation, but tomorrow I got a lot of shit to do to get ready for the real part of the vacation. We're gonna go camping for 4 days. So my lady went ahead and told me to get the hell out of here tonight and hang out for a little while or today, whatever you want to call it. So I came out, fished for about 2 or 3 hours, just chilling, off live, and then I decided to go ahead and go live, just pop up. I've only been live for an hour, it says, and I caught one, so both of them were on Little Rob. I actually had a game warden come out here on me too. The first time I've ever seen a game warden out here. As soon as I went live, I went live and I started talking, and all of a sudden the game warden started walking over my shoulder here. I looked over to look at my rods, and I seen him walking up. I was like, "Oh shit, I got a game warden coming up." Luckily, I got my license. I'm legal. Only had the 2 rods out, so didn't have none of that issue. Y'all know sometimes I'll be out here with like 3 or 4. People keep telling me you can only have 2 in this lake, but when I looked at the thing, it said you can have 50 hooks unless there's something posted. There ain't shit posted on this whole bank. Look all the way down there. This bank goes about, I don't know, fucking quarter mile. There is not one single sign up here that says shit about hooks or fishing poles. Now I know when I go to the water boy at the IDOT, it says you can only have 2 hooks in the water. So I followed it. I put 2 poles in. But I ain't never seen no sign at none of these parks or none of these pull-offs or nothing that has a pole limit on it. And when I looked at the DNR shit, it said you can have 50, but you gotta have like your name on the poles and shit. But you can have up to 50 hooks. So I don't know. I'm just going off what people say though. Oh, you can only have 2 rods. So luckily I only had 2 rods when he walked up. Gotta ask the warden next time. Yeah, you know what? I didn't even think about that. But of course, when he walked up, I had this damn beer in my chair too. I wasn't really trying to communicate too much. Just like he was like, I can look you up. Because I told him, I was like, hey, my fishing license is in the car. He's like, I can look you up. I'm like, I'll take you over there to show you. Just in case, I'm sitting here with the damn beer in my chair. I don't know what they think about that shit. I know everybody sits in these cars over here getting drunk and high as hell. So, I don't want to hear it. You come down to this spot at night, see right here where that grass ends, a driveway starts. And that driveway goes probably at least about a block and a half almost. Like if you were thinking about housing blocks, that driveway goes about a block. And there'll be about 50 cars over there. And if you walk over there, that's all the fuck you know is you gonna get high. You're gonna get a contact buzz over there at night. And you can smell the whiskey and everything else. So hell, right now it ain't even busy, and I can see 4 cars next to mine. 1, 2, 3. Yep, there's 4 cars down there right now. and it ain't even the party hour. But overnight, man, you talking like midnight, 1, 2 o'clock in the morning. This motherfucker fills up down there with people just partying. They ain't even fishing, most of them. I'll be down here fishing. They'll be down there, music blasting. If I walk to my car to get something, I feel like I'm coming back high. Yeah, looks like that slowed down. Let's see, what do we got here? We got 1 hour and 12 minutes. I'll probably end this at 1.5 hours, unless for some reason the rods start bending left and right and picks up. I might hang out for a little while. If not, I'll probably end this at 1.5 hours. Just because I've already caught 2 fish. I've had fun. I got a lot of shit to do tonight and tomorrow to get ready for the vacation. So I appreciate everybody that stopped in so far. And I will try to chop up and make a quick little video of the fish I did catch. The first fight, I got fully on camera because I wasn't live and I was just recording. And I hit the camera and went and caught it. The second fish, I know I ran to the rod. I don't know how much of the fight was on camera because by the time I got back, the camera was crashed. And then I showed the fish off afterwards. So I don't know how good that part's going to be. But the first fish was just on video. I think that's why the GoPro is going to be nice too, that my wife and kids are going to buy me for my 50th birthday. That's going to be nice to have that on me. So that will always catch what's going on, even if my stupid StreamYard or whatever app I'm using, or the phone is crashing. I'll have that extra added video from the GoPro. So nothing will be missed after I get that awesome ass gift that they're going to get me. Because I'm getting the full package. It's the GoPro, it's the head mount, the chest mount, the selfie stick, the whatever, it's the whole package. So no matter what's going on, I'll have that on the side doing this thing while I'm doing my thing on the phone too. So that's gonna be sexy. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and strip off this little worm and throw him in the water and not worry about bait fish no more. These last 2 heads are probably gonna last me long enough unless, like I said, if all of a sudden they start going bite, 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 then I'll go catch some more bait fish. But for now, I'm gonna hang up the bait rod, chill out here until about the 1.5 hour mark. I use chest cam. Stupid dollar signs in my way. I use chest cam. Same. Them cops use works well. Awesome. Yeah, I figured that's all they got is probably some kind of little GoPro. I don't know. But I do know that, when she offered, she said, me and the kids for your 50th birthday will get you a really big gift. What would you like? And I was just like, I think a GoPro system, like the whole shebang of a GoPro setup, would be fucking nice. So she said, hell yeah, that's what we'll do then. So we just paid my daughter's first year of tuition. We got a couple other things that we got to pay off first before then, but my birthday's not till September, so we got a couple months. But yeah, her and the kids are supposed to gonna go in together and get me a full GoPro setup. GoPro 7, I think it is. GoPro 7 Hero or some shit like that. I don't know. I looked it up on Amazon. I told her I'll look at it more, but I just like Googled, Amazon. When I went to Amazon, I searched GoPro, and a GoPro 7 with all the extras, like I said, the hat mount, the chest mount, the selfie stick, the tripod, whatever, the whole shebang. So yeah, I think that'll be nice, man. Yeah, that's pretty awesome. I think it'll be nice. Like I said, I can like wear that even while I'm live, and then if I start having some stupid camera malfunctions on the phone, at least my GoPro will be still going. I'll just have to make sure I got enough battery backups and SD cards or whatever for it. Switch those cards out, for those long shifts. Come on, little rod, one more time before I get out of here. Or the Uncle Lou ride, I don't care. One of them. Come on. I keep looking over there like just trying to will it to bend over. I can't remember when the carp are running behind Taylorville Spillway, but I hope it's while I'm there. Because if it is, I'm going to try to get me a few carp out of there to bring back home for bait. There's sometimes I go there and there's like 50 carp just swimming in like 3 feet of water. They got some big head and Asian carp back there too. So when I see those, I try to snag them out of there. But they also got a lot of commons. If I can get a common to get on my night crawler or some corn or something, I don't know. Definitely would not mind bringing a few of them back to bust up into a bag full of blood and soak the meat in there. Bring it out here for some bait one night. I'm finally getting some breeze, but it's hot. It's not cool breeze. Could you have the backup camera just in case your main goes down? Yeah, that's what I'm thinking about the GoPro. I think that'd be nice to have that extra. Just something on me that, especially because I know you can turn them on and off supposedly by voice. So I can be like, GoPro, record. As soon as I see Little Rob bending over, GoPro, record, and go get it, That way, if my camera dies, because that's what happened here. I was like, oh man, little rod's going off. And I ran the little rod and I was fighting it. And in the middle of the fight, I happened to look back over this way and I saw the big old white screen because my camera had crashed. So the full fight wasn't on camera. But I was over there hooting and hollering. And I'm like, woo, little rod strikes again. And I'm pulling in that catfish. He was tugging and it was a good time. But by the time I got back here, I was like, shit, I don't think they saw none of that. How hot is it there? It was 91 degrees earlier. It might be in the higher 80s right now. I'm starting to get a breeze, but it's kind of a warm breeze. But the sun's going down a little bit. So, what's up, Glacier Shark? So, yeah, it was 91 degrees, though, when I first got here. I'm running 2 to 3 cameras on the kayak. Not bank fishing much anymore. Too hard for me. Yeah, me too. When I go down here on these rocks, I'm kind of iffy. Even when I take my bait bucket down there and try to get some water into the bait bucket on these rocks, it's not good on my back, especially lifting that big old bucket of water up. I'm like, ugh. Yeah, that's something I almost was tempted to tell her instead of the GoPro, but I think I'd rather have the GoPro first. The kayak can come down the road, but I almost was thinking because they have some inflatable kayaks that they bought for fun to go out on lagoons and paddle around and just have fun on a lagoon, not fishing, obviously. Uh, so I was tempted to tell them I want a fucking kayak for my 50th, but that's about double the cost at least. Like the cheapest one's probably gonna be double the cost. So I'm just like, yeah, let me get a GoPro. We'll start there. Down the road, possibly a kayak. Possibly never, who knows? But it'd be fun, especially on that little creek that I go to. There's actually a kayak launch where you just walk your kayak off your car and launch it into the creek. There's plenty of times I'm fishing there and kayakers go back and forth past me. But I would like to get in that creek on a kayak and fish the spot I normally fish, but then also go back in the creek farther and stuff. I think that'd be a good time. But yeah, that's down the road. That's nothing necessary. What's necessary is Little Rod needs to bend over one more time before I end it. I don't think it's gonna happen though. 2 catfish on Little Rod in one day. That's probably about all I'm gonna get right now in my short couple hours I've been out here. Once I end this, I'll probably sit here for about another half hour though, just in case. Before that sun fully goes down over that way. Any fish caught today? Yeah, man, I got 2 on Little Rod. I caught one before the live, which I got on video. I caught one during the live, but the stupid camera crashed in the middle of the fight. But I did get to come back and show it off. So yeah, I've caught 2 on Little Rod using a green sunfish head for bait. So there'll be a video of that later. After I get home and cleaned up, I might try to, excuse me, chop up a quick video and post that. Plus, like I said, once I end this, probably in about 4 or 5 minutes here at 1:30, I'll probably sit here an extra half hour, see if I can catch one more. But if not, there'll be at least a video with 2. That's a good day when Little Rod steals the show. Yes, sir. I always love it. I mean, there's been times where I've had all 3 of my Uncle Lou rods up here, and I've had Little Rod out there, and Little Rod's the only one catching fish. Even if I throw it the same distance as the Uncle Lou rods with the same bait, it's crazy. I love my Uncle Lou rods, but man, that little rod is just so fucking special. It was free. I caught it at the lake and saved the catfish's life by catching it. And that was during a live. That's what made that one even more unique. I caught that rod during one of my very first lives. Been using it ever since. I love it, and I think a lot of other people do too. And I appreciate that because it's just funny as hell to me. Definitely proves you don't need no $200 rods and $300 reels and a boat to get out there and get some decent fish on. You can take you a damn near kid pole, just throw something on there, get it out there. Boom, you're gonna get some fish. Now, when the bite's slow like it is right now, it is what it is. But if it's hot, that little rod gonna be bringing them in. Yeah, Johnny. It was a heck of a thing, man. I still occasionally I go to my playlist and I watch the clip of it. I'm not gonna watch the whole live looking for it, but I'll go to my Little Rod playlist and I'll watch that small clip of it every once in a while, just out of nostalgia. Matter of fact, I think I was wearing this shirt that night. The shirt I'm wearing right now, just this little maroon and gray striped shirt. I think that's the one I was wearing that night. I could be wrong, but I think it was. It was the same spot where that one night I just reached in and snatched a 3-pound drum out of the water with my hands. Now that wasn't on the same night, but it was the same spot. I seen a drum swimming up close, and I just snatched in the water and showed him. He was probably like 3 pounds. That was a funny night. All right, there y'all go, man. We up to 1:30. I love y'all. I appreciate y'all. Thanks for stopping in. Uh, I am gonna end it there. I wish I would have deleted the cookies and shit earlier so that the catfish fight would have been on camera fully. I know I was on camera when I said, "Oh, Little Rod's going," and I ran away. I know I was on camera, and then I got to show it when I got back, but I don't know how much fight was on there. I won't know until I get home and review the tape. Um, so I'll be able to clip it up and put it with the other catfish I caught. So you'll see both catfish today. But y'all have a good one. Like I said, I am going on vacation. Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, we will be camping and fishing in Lake Taylorville. So I'm gonna try to do as much as I can as far as going live if I can get a signal. If I can't get a signal, be a bunch of videos when I get back home. I don't go back to work until like next Friday too. So when we come back home, I'm probably gonna do some more fishing at home as well. So uh and then I'm gonna do the same thing for my 50th birthday. I'm taking off the whole weekend because my birthday is Thursday. I'm gonna take off that Friday, Saturday, and Sunday after my birthday. So I'll have 11 days off for my birthday too to do another fishing outing. And that'll be September, so hopefully it'll be a little cooler out. Appreciate y'all. Thanks a bunch. I will see you when I see you.